Good morning, everyone. It's Rafecal. We're playing some more Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Picking up right where we left off, with Eastwall Fortress secured by Lindley's army, General Antarius retreats deeper within the forests to his stronghold at Centurion's Rest. As Lindley's first mission ends in victory, the Empire recognizes her promise as a commander and trusts her to invade Centurion's Rest and destroy any rebel forces in the area. We are jumping right into this. I love it. Despite Zealous' enthusiasm for victory in battle, the meaning of this rebellion begins to weigh on Lindley's mind. These are not an invading force. They are common people, fellow Viridians. Perhaps if Antarius is brought to heel, there can be a quick end to the violence. Nice. Village of Eastwall. The people seem so relieved to see us. The fighting has left their doorstep. Things can get back to normal. We have some time before our next mission. Eastwall will be our home base for now. We can trade with the locals, maybe recruit some of them into our force. I'll be at the blacksmith giving my gear a touch-up. Hey Lindley, let me show you around. No need to rush. We can relax a bit now. We can talk and get caught up. As Zilla said, this is a chance to make improvements to our squad and troops by trading with the locals. Okay. Top is resource bar. This shows how much gold, resources, and tech points we have. Yep. Top right, we can see our faction rank. If you need me to walk you through them, there's the tutorials and info icon. Okay, deploy goes to the next chapter. Organize. Okay. That little flourish is totally reminds me of the intro to Link to the Past, which I've played way too many times. But then it resolves in a different way that's really... Okay. Let's start with Organized Army. So we've got our 4 squads. We can use that to move people. We can remove units. We can check the status of any individual units. Okay. So threat capacity is generally tied to like equipment. Weapon armor. Okay, so those are just... Oh no, those are equipment based. And then there's a strength stat, magic skill, and leadership. And then at the bottom, there are traits. So we've got Lindley, Sybil, Zelos, and Jules. Oh! Archery units in the squad cost 2 less capacity. Oh, okay. So actually, capacity is not tied to... capacity is not tied to... equipment. It's how many units you have in this. So these are each 8. This guy's 10. Jules is 10 because he has the Archer Captain trait. Very cool. And aha, capacity is based on the leadership rank of the leader. Okay, very cool. Tech tree. There are 4 tiers, looks like, of 4 tiers of stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the cost, and then there's these scrolls, which it looks like we have 2 currently. So I'm guessing that those are based on how many levels we got for faction rank. Just taking a quick look at it. So magicians and support gain plus 10 skill. Non-leader units and squads now gain leader at a modest rate. Up to below 10. Okay. So you can take one of your good leaders, like whoever your strongest leader is, and if you have other characters that you eventually want to lead a unit, you can use that to kind of grow them. Expands the mercenary and item trader pools, giving more opportunity to hire experienced warriors and purchase exotic artifacts. Cool. This could be really good depending on what we have available currently. I'm very curious as far as that goes. Enemy squads incur a movement penalty when moving between tiles that are adjacent to our foot squads. So basically, enemies that are trying to move between tiles. So they have to be going from a square next to you to another square next to you. Support classes get plus 20 max HP. That's really good. Keeping your healers alive is good. Easier for cavalry squads to achieve a charge attack. Okay, so that must be a special thing that cavalry gets a bonus if they've moved at least 6 squares. Mixed unit tactics. Each unit gets plus 3 weapon power for each unit of a different type added to the squad. That's neat. That actually is really interesting because my normal inclination would be to kind of pile units together. But this means if you build like a more traditional RPG party, a more balanced party for a unit, that all of them are going to get those bonuses. Target leader attack type. That feels really good. Beating enemy squad leader causes more morale damage. This right here, target leader and taking out the leader causes morale damage, feels like a great starting point, honestly. Never mind. Standing army also seems awesome because that means if we end up recruiting anyone here, we want this first, because that gives anything we recruit an extra level. Second artifact slot. Okay, so each squad must get an artifact. Crossbow forging. Okay, so that's just straight up unlocks a class. Very cool. Heavy infantry and heavy cavalry get extra hit points. That's good. That gives your tanks improved steel plate armor. Grants our heavy infantry and heavy cavalry plus 5 armor. Wow. I want all of these. That is a good sign. Light armor has enhanced. Light infantry, light cavalry, archery, and firearms. Okay. Very cool. Marketplace. Let's see what the recruits are. So these are probably semi-randomly generated. Basic heavy cavalry. So the green ones are more expensive. Those are specialized units that are... Okay, those are level 3. So those must just... So those are special units. Okay, very cool. And honestly, these two have the mercenary the mercenary trait. I need to figure out if there's a way. There we go. On combats initiated by my squad, steal a small amount of gold. Unit is solely motivated by payday, plus 2 capacity cost, unless they're the leader. Okay. Interesting. Unit takes minus 25% damage on defense. Okay, that's actually really good. So, I just want to take a moment to point out, each of these characters is a different unit. And each of them, I don't think these traits are tied to the classes. No, they are. Okay. That's probably good. Unit feels fully dedicated to your cause. Guardian. Okay. Trader. Simple enchantment. +2 skill, +1 capacity. So it's cost to capacity, effectively. Extra damage to cavalry. Max HP up, and cost of capacity. Required for all forms of cavalry. Okay. Don't have anything to sell. Supports. Relationships. Conversations. Okay. Okay, so this shows who people are tied to. So we can see that, like, Jules has somebody marked as family and somebody marked as friend. And if we do conversations, we're going to get more information about them. Very cool. Hey there, Jules. Oh, hi, Lindley. Great to see you. I'm pretty relieved that you and I ended up on the same team. Not sure I would have made it through the academy without you. Yeah, I'm glad we got assigned to the same campaign, too. Lucky break, huh? So, what's it been like for you growing up in Viridia? As a Sayonari? Well, I feel very fortunate. My adoptive parents made sure I didn't grow up without knowing about my Sayonari heritage. Sounds like such a wonderful place. Yeah, shame outsiders can't show their faces there anymore without being turned away. They lost so much during the Succession War, for basically nothing. They are protective of their way of life, so say my parents. Maybe Viridia's leaders could learn a thing or two from that. I can't imagine what good is to come from the attacks on the Donari temples. Most Viridians are devotees of Donar. It's as if they're trying to provoke the people. I don't like this sort of thing. It's okay. I usually go over my head with this stuff, but I like listening to it anyway. You're great company, Lindley. Sometimes I don't understand your optimism, but I sure appreciate it. Nice. Okay. So they get a small bonus. We also got a... Okay, they become friends. So now if we check this, they show up under friends. Awesome. And if you look at the top right corner, we also got a boost to our stars. Good thing we showed up, huh, Jules? Can't let the others take all the glory. Oh, come on. Glory's not that important. Says you. You're sweet and all, but you were adopted by rich nobles. The rest of us have had to scrap and claw for everything. What do you want so bad anyway? You're doing great. Jules, have I ever told you that I tried to become a paladin? Not yet, but that seems right up your alley. Exactly what I keep saying, but the temple leadership says I was too hot-headed and ambitious. So here I am, just a plain old army priestess. I'm sorry, Sybil. This seems very important to you. He is obnoxiously happy. I love it. Have you ever seen the girls in the Sisterhood of Justice? They're so amazing and loved by everyone. I just have to become a paladin somehow. Sorry, I'm so selfish. What do you want for your future? Well, I can't say I've thought about it too much. I just take things day by day. It's probably easier than always chasing the future. Okay. Let me get 5 more stars. Nice. And, okay. And there's an archive of all of the other conversations. The differences here between... So, this is now grayed out. The font is slightly darker. Or lighter, rather. And same thing with Arena here. Okay. So now there's one more thing I want to look at. And that is... If I go here... Can I change units? And the answer is... Okay. So it looks like there are 2 factors that go in with this. One of them is the stats, and the other is the resources. So you can see here, like, if we wanted to... Oh, so we don't have any horses. We don't have any gems. We don't have whatever that other icon is. We don't have any of the dark metal bar. Or the stone. So, like, this one, to change to a soldier, requires them to have both 25 strength, which he does not have yet, and also requires 1 metal. Cavalier. So if we bought that horse, we could upgrade one of these guys to a cavalier. Skirmishers can ambush and get a significant skill bonus when fighting in rough terrain. On offense, will execute a stealth attack striking from the back row. Okay, she can learn... Yeah, she doesn't have the stats for that. I'm assuming Lindley can't change classes. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... I'm not gonna go through this every single time, but this is how I process things in most of the time in these style of games. So what I'm gonna do is disband... What? Oh. Okay. I guess I can't... Can I remove units? Okay, yes. So, it looks like because we're still in story mode, we can't... or the early story stuff. Okay, so he's a level... or he's the 2nd class. He must be a special unit, Templar, or medic. I'm assuming, based on her story stuff... Okay, not yet. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go to our reserves. Okay, so we have 2 spearmen, which I don't think were actually in one of the units before. There's so much stuff here and I love it. Okay, so we're looking at class changes. 23, 23, 28, 29. So if we wanted to, we could take these spearmen back down to fighter and then upgrade them to soldier, which are the heavier infantry. But I think we're fine with leaving them as is. Extra bonus to cavalry. Yep. Frederick. Okay, we've got a bunch of bowmen here. I don't think any of them are going to be able to upgrade. This requires 18 strength to get their next tier. Oh, that is enough. And doesn't have any other requirements. Wait, what? I feel like I'm missing something. Bowman, archer. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's go to tutorials. Oh, nice. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I just want to real quick. physical damage and resistance, hit rate, critical hits, evasion, and glancing blows, magic damage, healing power, and magic defense, squad capacity, and then I want to units block allies from melee attacks when they are anywhere in the formation behind the blocking unit. So they have to have at least one kind of space overlapping with them. And then cover is anyone... Okay, nice. I would like... Conscripts and mercenaries. Okay, conscripts are fresh, untrained recruits. Mercenaries are strong but expensive and not as loyal to your cause. Oh, okay, so that's why those green ones were different. Nice. Artifacts modify the entire squad. Stealth. Your attacks automatically target the back of an enemy formation. Okay, cool. Jeez. Okay, so friends get a morale bonus when they're within 3 tiles of each other. Family within 3 tiles, and bond significant morale boost within 3 tiles. Only 1 bond per character. So you get to create a deep bond with each one deep bond with each character. Okay. So yeah, I'm not seeing a reason that I wouldn't be able to make that upgrade. Oh my god, these are... those are dragons. Okay. Let's double check one more thing here. Oh wow. Okay, it lays out everything up front, but doesn't actually give you access to everything up front, which I love. So if you didn't want to go super deep into it, you wouldn't have to. Most people, if they wanted to, could buy a couple things at the marketplace and click deploy like a sane person. Okay, so now that I know what I'm doing a little bit more, I would like half class mastery. I get it now. That was the piece I was missing. Okay, awesome. So, they must need maybe that's the bar beneath them, or the blue bar there, maybe the CP class points, maybe. So maybe they have to fill that up first, which could be why some of these characters are stronger or are able to... Okay, so none of these characters are... based on that, none of these characters will actually be able to change classes currently. I don't know if that's actually true. That's an assumption on my part, but I can't find anything that would say otherwise. Okay, so what I would like to do with that in mind... Oh, not that. Let's go back to the tech tree. I would like... conscripts. And the ability to do target leader. I'll pick this one up next time. I want to be able to target the leader before I do the psychological warfare. And I definitely want standing army because I'm going to look at a couple of recruits. Namely, I really want Freya here. And yes, that confirms it for me. You can see the CP bar is halfway up on these characters. Which means that, or which I assume means that I can, it called it class mastery, and I'm assuming that that's what you need to change classes. I don't know that for sure. That's an assumption I'm making. Okay, I would like, oh, it automatically refills it. Okay, so I would like a few healers. We have a ton of money. I'm gonna do something stupid probably. Okay, we're gonna do a few of those. We don't have any militia. Bonus hit and evasion when standing in rough terrain. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab like, let's grab one of those for now. Because I would like to check them, what they can do. Huh. Okay. So this is set up similar. This is set up similarly to Ogre Battle in that regard, where there are different classes for, or there are different class trees. Looks like male and female characters. Not my favorite thing, but it is a way to divide the system. Okay. Trader. I'm gonna grab a couple. Actually, let's go ahead and grab this war pike. He's got a bunch of money. I don't feel like I need to spend it all, which I probably shouldn't. Let's grab another militia, just so we've got that flexibility. Okay, and we don't get the level or the CP on these characters. They just cost a lot more. I kind of want to get this Cavalier. Just because mercenary and specifically that thievery is going to get a small amount of gold every turn. Okay. Let's see what we can do now. So, with what we've got, we're going to take a look at Lindley. She's got a 55 base. We're going to give her... I'm thinking about making her like an anti-cavalry unit up front. So we could do something like this. Okay, so we'll take Rika, organize army, squad operations, add unit. We're gonna get our medic. And then No. Actually, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm not sure if this is the best plan, but I feel like it could be. I definitely have to mess around with this system before I'm too confident. Okay. Sayonara Warpipe. So that's going to give max hit points and strength a boost, and it's going to give us bonus to cavalry. And with the pikemen in front, they're also going to get an additional bonus to cavalry. With 2 healers in back, that should help round that out. Squad operations, Zelos. I'm hoping we don't have to not use him again. I think what I'm going to do is give him Rika. And then, let's see, for Jules, I'm going to give him the 2 militia. And then the 2 bowmen that he had. Perfect. 46 out of 47 capacity. That's right on the money. And then Sybil, we're going to go and then we can probably only get 1 more in. Yep. And I think yeah. That is all of our units. Looking pretty full. Doesn't look like we can upgrade anything. Oh. Let's go ahead and squad operations, artifacts, Emerald Ring. +1 skill. And it puts him right at 47 out of 47 capacity, which is kind of cool. Okay. I promise, cross my heart, that I will not take this long on every single of these phases. But I really wanted to mess around with the system. Also, I just want to point out, army size is out of 200. I realize that I might be more excited about this than a lot of other people, but to put it into context, when I was saying I'm going to spend way too much time doing this, there is a not insignificant chance that I will build up 200 units and then remove all of them from squads, remove all of their items, take the time to figure out what I can do, and then painstakingly re-put them back into probably almost the exact same formations that I did last time, because that is how I do this. I am not going to do that every time, and I'm definitely not going to do that on video most of the time. What I'll probably do is do some of the basic stuff, and then when I'm getting ready to reorganize my army, I'll cut and then explain the choices I made. So this kind of gives us a lighter skill-based one with Jules's unit, because the militia get get skirmisher bonuses, and that gives Jules some front row security because he didn't have that last time. Zelos is just kind of whatever we had. We just kind of threw it at the wall. He has a little bit of everything. If we get that bonus that lets you get extra attack based on the variety. We'll definitely look at switching more of his out. Lindley's, one of the problems we had last time was that she didn't have enough healing to sustain, and I want to be using her actively. This also means that if we run into cavalry, she's going to be very good at dealing with them. And then Sybil, she's a healer, so giving her just a few troops is good. She also doesn't have a lot of leadership, so she can't have more people than that anyway. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end this one here, and we'll actually go into the mission for the next video. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.